Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Santos.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening.
There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And Ribéry! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That's a good ball out wide. Now the ball in. That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good and the shot! Out to the right. Olise looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Ribéry, great vision. Oh, there's a chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That was travelling. Great defending, strong and determined. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Deftly out wide. And it's Azar. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Knocks it into space. And shifted it to the flank. Hazard gets into some space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Camavinga did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Out for a throw. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's clever. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Santos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's in on goal. Can he finish? It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's gone looking for safety. And he's there to retrieve it. That's an imaginative pass. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. He's looking wide. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Saliba cuts out the pass. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And this is Owen. Mbappe. Ribéry. Licked it back promptly. And it's Camavinga. This looks promising. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Oh, that's superb. Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Santos are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, this looks sharp. Couldn't squeeze it through. Seedorf. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And no, that was never going to make it. That's the throw. Swung over. Oh, important interception. And he passes it long. Spread out to the left. There will be a throw-in. And this is Ribéry. Ah, such a clever touch. Ribéry goes steaming forward. Real chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Ribéry just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
It's their second corner of the game. Goes without saying, that was poor. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Raul. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Goes for a shot! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Santos take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition in the dark.
Palmer. Pass somewhat off target. Ribéry. Serginho's cross. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Santos have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Not the most accurate pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ball comes in. Saliba getting this one clear. Owen. And he welcomes it in. Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish of true class! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the...
Oh, what has happened? Takes a shot!
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 4 coming up here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Santos have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? Messi. Quick look, then climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Ribéry. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. An instinctive delivery. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's intervened well there. Serginho. And it's Ribéry. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Saliba. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Raul. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe is herring after that one. Now it's Batistuta. Into the last 5 minutes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. That is ended up in no man's land.
Added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Up he goes! Saliba gets it clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's having a hit!
That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now, can they get him away? That has not gone well. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Santos really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Attendees, this is a lost children.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then,
Please
Jim?
keep your
Well, the
eyes
look
on
on
your
the...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, that's a fine interception. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Ribery. Oh no, what has happened here? And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, that's nice. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi. He's through here. He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe! That's tidy. Early ball. Oh, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Santos are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
In by Messi. And that should get the job done. Oh, he's been caught napping. In once more. Baresi. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Szoboszlai taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Mbappe is there to clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. While facing up to his adversary, this takes a shot! He scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Shapes to shoot! Cleared without hesitation. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rodri, spread it left. Played out to the left flank. Nice looking ball. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah,
And Owen! Denied by an instinctive save.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Santos with the corner, there first. And he's there to get it away.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. He's had it taken off him. He can get that clear. Pings in across.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control.
Oh, what's he done? That has been cut short. Neymar. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he welcomes it in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shot at goal! They've done it!
Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Yamal looking to run onto it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Probing pass. That has been knocked clear. And he's decided to go for it. And the half-time whistle goes. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we're underway again.
Santos really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's got the beating of his man. Tries a shot! That's going to go a long way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Owen. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's fabulous. Elise's cross.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Knocks it into space. Mbappe is onto it. And the finish!
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Nicely aimed pass. Well, that's well seen too. Messi. That's a cute ball.
That could spell trouble.
Olise!
Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Short changes him with that pass. Bebeto on 2 now and looking for 3. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And no, he's seen through all of that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Santos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he finish? Neymar, 2 assists to his credit already. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Palmer. And that pass just didn't quite work. Aimed beyond the defence. Stood up well to him there. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. It's Bebeto. Tries to play it through. Baresi. Ribery. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Owen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Deftly away. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Olise. And that's a good ball. Chance! Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's the throw. Serginho.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's quick to snatch it back. And the counter is on. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Kane might just make this. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Pedri. Mendes calmly anticipates. Santos are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but...
And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Santos really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's heaved it away. Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Now that looks a decent... It's Kane! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So all square with all... Kane! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Se ha encontrado un niño de pelo castaño de unos 5 años que viste camiseta azul y gorra roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate.
We have already started here.
Well, Marco Reus, Jim, is a man of many qualities, but what do you perceive?
Terrific header!
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Big header!
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Lewandowski. Foot in. Oh, a delicate chip through. That is good alertness. Probing pass. Valverde. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he cuts out the supply. Saliba with the clearance. Valverde. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Looking for the run, tries to play it through. Showing good feet. Owen, out to the right. Reus going full tilt down the left. Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ribéry does really well to win the ball there. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Now a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Hakimi cuts out the pass. Olise looking to run onto it. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oblak. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Santos have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Alexander. Chance! Goal! Santos!
And Santos take the lead.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He is through here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's really well cleared. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can, but what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Royce is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. He's going to be disappointed with that.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Akanji. Could be danger here! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And it's Hakimi. Fernandez. And they win it back again. That's tidy. Palmer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is a great pick out. Thinks about the shot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Searching pass he's played there. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Santos are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Chiellini. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Palmer. And here's Olise for Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Chance for a shot! Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Van Dijk, Fernandez, Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Mbappe,
they've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Serginho. He has found the way through. It's a good-looking delivery, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And here's Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. That'll be a corner. Santos have their second corner now. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Mbappe, that has been cut short. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he was quick to react. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Palmer. Oh, that's neat. He's having a go. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Santos are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. It's a promising position. Yamal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, he's got space here. Fernandez. And Ribery! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And just like that, he's into double figures now. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Camisa 9, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 11, camisa 14, substituição em andamento.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Santos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Great ball and he's in here. Valverde! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Messi with the short one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they've got rid. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Shot a goal! And that's a real chance missed. Played into space. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Santos have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Knocks it into space. Mbappe receives it in a one. Gets his head on it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Neymar. Saliba gets in to thwart him. Not the most accurate pass. And he's there to clear it. Back in possession and ready to go again. Into the channel. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Mbappe!
Minutos de acréscimo.
Neymar. Valverde. Good take, and it's Kane! That is decidedly lacking. There will be 4 extra minutes. Camavinga. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And there goes the final whistle. Santos can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. So we're up and running. Alexander-Arnold reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Alexander-Arnold, brilliantly cut out. That's a cute ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Lovely feet. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Over to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Chiellini. Sends it crossfield. Knocks it into space. Serginho. And he whips it in. That is a brilliant interception. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This is Owen, he's found some space. Well, that is one way to stop him. Out for a throw. Great ball, and it shapes the shoot! Fantastic from Elise! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Santos take the lead! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Santos are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Raul. Very nicely done. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Baresi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's managed to get free. Chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Santos have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Santos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga cuts out the pass. 30 minutes gone. Now the cross. Owen trying to keep this in, and it's been given away. Mbappe! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Olise. He has found the way through. Crosses it, chance! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Just eases him off the ball. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's been cut out, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Khan punts it upfield. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Drogba. He's in space and looking for options. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Chiellini. Xavi Alonso. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And they're quick to get it back. That pass isn't the best. And there is the half-time whistle. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Santos will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. There's the start of the second half. Mbappe. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chiellini goes direct. Palmer. And it's been played through. It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Ribéry. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Barcelona have it back, and can... He's shooting! It's off target and by quite a way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Some resolute defending there. And it's Owen. It's played through for him. He's on it. Can it... Mbappe! Cleared without hesitation. And how did he not make it 4?
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Raul. Nice control. Pings it across. Big header! Harmlessly behind. Santos really do look to have it all sewn up here. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Baresi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Raul. Alexander-Arnold. Cross to the back post.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Olise. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 6. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 18.
And that has left him in a heap. Looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Kane. Raul. And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space. And the finish! And it's in! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Camisa 21.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Camisa 24.
Santos are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Camisa 14.
That'll be a throw-in. Santos have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to get it clear. It's Rashford! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's heaved it away. And it's Xabi Alonso. Good chance here! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Serginho.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, such a clever touch. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Serginho. Flings in across. And a chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Not the most accurate pass. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He is through here. Now here's the delivery. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And this is Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now the ball's gone astray. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Santos really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Chiellini does well to get it back. That has been slung wide.
That'll be a throw-in.
Has crossed into the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Oh, it's come loose.
Looking to play him in. It's a promising position.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedri just eases him off the ball.
Can he finish?
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there.
There will be a throw-in.
Crosses it into the... climbs up big! Goal! Santos!
And Santos take the lead.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
El dorsal 6.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Rodri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Oh, it's played into the area.
And that should get the job done. And it's Bernardo Silva. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Beckenbauer. Now it's Martinez.
He's through now. Martinez!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cafu cuts out the pass. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence.
Tries to play it through.
Martinez is flagged offside.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pedri. Xavi Alonso. Threads one in. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cleared without complication. Rodri. Now it's Martinez. Played out to the left flank. Showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, can they get him away? Serginho gets it away. They've played it short. And the pass is intercepted. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Owen was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what...
Chance, surely! He scores! Barcelona are back in business.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
El dorsal 20.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Hoisted upfield by the keeper, and he was quick to react. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that pass just didn't quite work. Neymar proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Spread out to the left. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Rodri. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Santos are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're into the second 45. Now it's Olise.
That's going in strongly.
The ball's gone astray. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, played right into his path. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide. Serginho gets into some space. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 3 coming up. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. That's a throw. Cafu. Howson. Beckenbauer. Pedri. Costa Curta. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. Beckenbauer. Howson. Cafu. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Pedri. Rodri. Oh, good ball. And Martinez! It's anyone's ball now. Deftly away. It's Xabi Alonso. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's on a charge. He is through here. Mbappe crosses it in. Beckenbauer clears it away. Here comes it, he rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Pedri, can he get on the end of this? He's in space and looking for options. Now, what about this cross? They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. Ribéry. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Santos really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Tries to pass it through. Chance to deliver. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's straight offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Santos still have the cards to affect this game. Rodri. He's looking wide. Santos are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And he's had it nicked away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Out of play for a throw. He's got away. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played in with purpose.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Modric. De Jong has chosen to go back. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, there's the clearance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stood up well to him there. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Cambio de jugadores.
Santos get their fourth corner. De Jong is there and he can get that clear. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Five minutes left on the clock. Now it's Vinicius Junior, looking for options for movement. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Rodri. Distributed tidily. Cafu. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that was very necessary. Rodri.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Modric. Rodri. And the number on the board is 3. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Serginho looking to hit the byline here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination.